All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Whitetail Survival. Tonight, I want to go over a couple things I picked up off of a company called KeyUnity. I was watching a couple of EDC videos the other day, and I noticed some people have these like EDC keychain carry kit, so like they can grab a hold of their keys and take off, and if it's the only thing that they have, at least they have some gear on them. So I ordered a couple. Well, I got a couple things off of KeyUnity here to build maybe my own keychain like survival kit here. I'm going to add a couple things to it. These couple things here, they're pretty cool. So let's get in here. I'm going to show you how everything comes packaged, and then we're going to build our own little EDC keychain. I'm going to carry this around for a couple days, and I'm going to get some clips of using some of this stuff, so it'll be pretty cool to see. So let's get into these. So here's the way they come packaged, and it's pretty cool. This won't be my first attempt at building one of these. My work keys have a couple things on them, but this stuff is really nice for the price that they put them out there for. So in this box here, we have a quick disconnect keychain, and all the stuff is titanium, as you can see there. So that's pretty neat. It has a little tear package here, so you give that thing a rip, and it's all vacuum sealed. So let's pull that thing out. And here, this thing is super lightweight, but so it's magnetic, and it does have a small button here you have to push to get it to release. It locks back in. It's a button on each side. You push that button and pull. I had a couple years ago when I started building my keychain, I used to keep a Swiss Army knife on one, and I gave it a throw one time. It was shaped like a 380 auto bullet, and when I threw it, it came apart, and I wasn't ever able to find the Swiss Army knife. It was gone. But this way, you have to push a button for it to come off, so that thing is strong. So there's that. Also in the box, you get a KeyUnity sticker, and this will work on my gun safe. And here is their Instagram. It says thanks there in a couple different languages. That's pretty neat. And then here is a bunch of their products. You can get on Amazon and just search through these things. They have knives, and basically everything is either stainless steel or titanium. So there's a pile of key-based stuff here, and it all has a super premium feel to it. So that's that one. Let's put this away. And then the next thing I got is this. And I did not know about this keychain. We'll put it aside, see if we can use it. But I think, yep, these are all going to have the same thing. Brochure, the Instagram thing, and a sticker. Let's bust this one open. Same type of deal. Vacuum sealed up. And there, you can see it is also titanium. And this thing's small. As you can see, it's a little more than 2.5 inches. We're looking right at 6.5 centimeters, maybe 7 centimeters at the max. And we'll say, 2 7/8, maybe 2 7/8 inches closed. And this is it's a slip joint, but it has a pretty cool feature there. That flips back, and then that locks in, touches. It's not going to let it go back. The lockup's fairly good on it. Push it forward. For a slip joint, right there is some engraving. KeyUnity, and I'm guessing that's the model number, KK06M. So that's pretty cool. This thing is also light. And that locks up just like that. Just by pushing forward. It snaps back into place. So, like I said, for, it's a 4.5 inches total. And you're talking, 11.5 centimeters. So that will work out awesome as a knife option on here. And the last thing I got, and the same thing, is this here. So I carry a full-size one of these every day. So like a 5-inch, 4-inch, whatever it is, pry bar. But I had a really good idea with this and this together. This is small, but I think together this will give us a grip. And as you can see, this too is also made out of titanium. And this is a thicker chunk. That thing is pretty beefy. You're not going to hurt this thing. It is well over a 1/4 inch. It's probably close to 3/16 of an inch thick. Yeah, more than, it's well over an 1/8 inch thick. So we're pushing close to 3/16 of an inch on this thing. So taper down. This could be used as a scraper, if you needed to scrape something off. But I think combined with this, and this, and a couple other little things here, I think we'll have a pretty cool little setup. So let me set this thing up, and I'll show you guys what I got in a minute. All right, so I got all this stuff put onto this keychain here, and I figured this was a good selection of EDC gear that you could use. You got your car key, a couple house keys, and this is something that I probably would not ever take off of the keychain, so there's no point in having it on this side. But with this, here we have that KeyUnity magnetic connector here. And how I figured I could use this is these 3 tools, you're not going to want to try to use them all hooked to the keys. So just push this button, drop the keys back in your pocket, and here you have these 3 tools. So if you need a knife's not huge, like I said. So nothing on here is real huge. So there you go. Got your knife out, and just say you need to open the package. That thing is razor sharp. I mean, it really is. It slices out like nothing. And that's a pretty thick plastic that stuff comes in. So here's another one. So as you can see, that is extremely sharp. So right off the bat, you got a knife to work with, and you get an even longer grip with this stuff in your hand. So that'd be an awesome little standalone tool or something to add to this EDC kit. Next thing here, we got, this is not a KeyUnity product, but I wanted to add this on here. This is a small 4mm bit driver, and you can use that just fine with everything on the key. It's not a big deal. That's pretty cool. Set this aside. And the last thing here is this pry bar. So this thing is not huge. As you can see there, it is about 1.5 inches in total, and it's about a 1/2 inch wide. And we'll say it is about 4 centimeters and about 1 centimeter wide. So this thing is really small. You can get some grip on it like this, but how I figured I would use it is on this keychain, roll everything around to the bottom, and you can get a good grip on that stuff this way. And now you can actually use this to pry. So here's one of these little gel fuels. You can use that. You can pop that thing right open. So as you can see there, that was fairly easy. And then I'll show you another one. Here's a paint can. I've used this before. It's a neat color. I've painted some stuff up with it, but this hasn't been opened for a while, as you can see. And these little pries, I don't know why people have such a big deal with these things, because they're actually awesome. People say they would never carry these. Until you have one, you have no idea how useful it is. And as you can see, there is that paint opened. Real quick at this thing. So let me shut this. We're going to get this out of the way so I don't mess up my area. Put that aside. These little pry bars, they're incredible. I carry a longer one at work. You know, probably 4 inches or something, I would say. And it stays on my belt. But with this key ring altogether as a whole, you can really get a good grip on this thing. Then if you really wanted to, I'll show you something else. If you had the bits together. So you say we have this off, you're in a pinch. I only have this and this. And I can take one of these Phillips bits and I can put it in here. And I could use this to hold. And I could actually take this 4mm Phillips and put it in here, because this is a 4mm bit holder. And I could use this to hold tension on something while I use this side to take it off. So it's another little feature on this thing that's pretty cool. So just having the bit storage there is a pretty neat thing. This is no longer made. This was made from the O-Knife portion of O-Light. I don't think they make this anymore. At least it's not on their website. So this is a pretty cool little setup, I would say. If you guys have a keychain setup like that you would like to show me, maybe just let me know down in the comments. Tell me some of the things you put on your keychain setup. That's a pretty neat thing to see. I like to know how people carry their gear, especially something like a keychain. I have built another keychain set before for my work keys, and I do use that one fairly often. But this is a new one for my personal vehicle, to have a cool little keychain set up like this. It's really neat. This KeyUnity stuff, they make a pile of accessories for keys, and they make a bunch of different keychains and different ways to attach your keys to your body. I'll put their link in the description box, and a couple links to these products down in the description box below the video. It's a pretty neat thing. I might modify this. We'll see what else I want to dig around there and find on. If you guys would like to see more content like this keychain kit, just let me know down in the comments section. I know a lot of you people are super survival kit heavy, but I don't mind breaking it up with some EDC gear. I have some more EDC gear coming up. There's some stuff in the mail that are be coming out to me, pre-ordered stuff. So just let me know if you kind of like this kind of stuff too. It's a pretty neat stuff to go over. I am huge on EDC too. So other than that, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please come back, watch some more videos, like, comment, share, subscribe if you have not done that yet. I really appreciate it. It doesn't take but a couple seconds to go down there and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you in any way, shape at all, but it really, really, really does help me. So other than that, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. All right. Well, I just wanted to let everybody know real quick that KeyUnity has sent me a discount code for the 18th through the 24th. For 20% off. I am going to link that down in the description box below. So if you would like to get some of these products from them, they have a bunch. Just check the link in the description box below, and then it's all on Amazon only. So there's a 20% off coupon down there. So just copy and paste that into the discount area on Amazon, and you can get 20% off if you would like any of the items you've seen or anything else from KeyUnity on Amazon already. Thank you, and we will catch you on the next one.